Class 10 Mathematics Exercise 6.4 Fourth question if you see in your textbook. If the areas of two similar triangles are equal, prove that they are congruent. If the areas of similar triangles are equal, prove that they are congruent. That means in that question itself is saying that the two triangles are similar. Class 10 Mathematics Exercise 6.4 Fourth question. The question what it states, you need to see in your textbook. If the areas of two similar triangles are equal, prove that they are congruent. If the areas of similar triangles are equal, prove that they are congruent. That means he is saying that the areas of the two triangles are equal, and as well as that he is saying that they are similar to each other. And we need to prove that the two triangles are congruent. Here if I take the two triangles, one of the triangle I am taking it as ABC. Area of triangle ABC is equals to area of triangle DEF. And even in that question, what is given to us means triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. These two triangles are similar and their areas are equal. That is given in the question. And what is our RTV here means what they are asking us to prove in that question is prove that they are congruent. That means I need to prove that these two triangles are congruent. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. This is my RTP according to the question. So far, in order to prove that, first represent it even in the figure. It is not necessary to draw the figure for this question, but even so that we understand it better, that I am drawing triangle ABC. Other one I am bringing as triangle DEF. These are the two triangles which are similar and their areas are equal. These are similar and as well as their areas are equal. If the two triangles are similar, what happens there? Corresponding sides are proportional and their corresponding angles are equal. As these two triangles are similar, their corresponding angles are equal. That means angle A equals to angle D, angle B equals to angle E, and angle C equals to angle F. I am writing that here. Angle A equals to angle D, angle B equals to angle E, and angle C equals to angle F. The reason for that, corresponding angles of similar triangles. You can write here corresponding angles of similar triangles, you write, and their corresponding sides are proportional. That means AB corresponding side is DE. So AB by DE is equals to BC by BC corresponding side is EF. So what it will become BC by EF, that equals to the third side AC corresponding side is DF. AC by DF. For this you can write here the corresponding sides of similar triangles. Here the corresponding angles of similar triangles are equal. Corresponding sides of similar triangles are proportional. That you can write here in this one. In your notebook you can note that point. And I need to prove that these two triangles are similar. I need to prove that the triangles are congruent. So for the congruency, you learned about the congruency concept you learned in 9th class. The triangles which are congruent, they have to follow the congruency criteria. Like similar criteria, congruency criteria also we have side, angle, angle. These are congruency rules. One of the congruency rule, if we have to apply for these two triangles, if it satisfies, then we can say that the two triangles are congruent. In order to apply that here, since the two triangles are similar, I can apply areas of similar triangles here. I'll write from areas of similar triangles. Areas of similar triangles theorem. This theorem, what it states, we discussed in the other questions. The ratio of the areas of similar triangles is equals to square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. Based on that, if I write that for the triangle ABC and triangle DEF, area of triangle ABC by area of triangle DEF, ratio of the areas of similar triangles is equal to square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. ABC triangle I wrote in the numerator, so in all these also I have to mention the sides of the ABC triangle in numerator, the denominator, sides of the DEF triangle. AB by DE, square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. The second one, if I write BC by EF, that square is equals to this side. Third side in those two triangles is AC by DF. This we wrote from areas of similar triangles theorem. But in this question, the areas of these two similar triangles are equal. That means area of triangle ABC equals to triangle area of triangle DEF. These two areas are equal. The ratio is what? If this is 10 meter square, this is the area of the triangle ABC, then the same 10 meter square will be the area of triangle DEF. That means 10 by 10 or 10 upon 10, it will be equal to 1. Since the areas of these two similar triangles are equal, I will get like this. The ratio of these two will be equal to 1. How? Because their areas are equal. This is 10 meter square, this is 10. 10 by 10, 1. Whatever the value of the area of these two triangles, both are equal. The ratio of them will be equals to 1. But 1 equals, so I will get it as AB by DE square, that equals to BC by EF square, that equals to AC by DF square. You will get. Now if I make individually, this one equals to 1, this one equals to 1, this one equals to 1. So AB square by DE equals to 1 means what it will become? AB by DE equals to 1. Similarly, we will get it as BC by EF equals to 1. And AC by DF is also equals to 1. Then if we send this DE on the other side, I will get AB equals to DE, BC equals to EF. Similarly, if I write for the third side, AC equals to DF. Now with this, what will be getting? Three sides of triangle ABC are equal to the three sides of the triangle DF. That means we can apply here side congruency rule, and we can say that the two triangles ABC and DF are congruent to each other. Three sides of triangle ABC are equal to the three sides of the triangle DEF. So side congruency rule can be applied here. If we apply that here, the two triangles are congruent to each other by side congruency. Therefore, write here the triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF by SSS congruency. You have the concept of congruency. You learned it in 9th class in detail in the chapter of triangles. If you haven't read, go through it, revise it. So this will be two triangles are congruent, hence proved. If we see question number 5, D, E and F are respectively the midpoints of the sides AB, BC and CA of triangle ABC. Find the ratio of the areas of triangle DEF and triangle ABC. Once again, if I revise the question, you see D, E and F are respectively the midpoints of the sides AB, BC, CA of triangle ABC. Find the ratio of the area of triangle DEF to triangle ABC. So see question number 5. So clearly for me, we have a triangle here, triangle ABC. In this triangle ABC, D, E, F are the midpoints of the sides AB, BC and CA. That means the midpoint of the side AB is D, midpoint of BC is E, midpoint of AC is F. So if I join this DEF, we will get one more triangle inside the triangle ABC. So now I have triangle ABC and triangle DEF, where we have to prove that we have to find the ratio of area of triangle ABC to the area of triangle DEF. We have to find the means area of triangle ABC to area of triangle DEF. The midpoint, D is the midpoint of the side AB, E is the midpoint of BC, F is the midpoint of AC. We have to find the ratio. That means we need to prove that the two triangles are similar, then I can apply the areas of similar triangle theorem. Area, what you have means in this whole chapter, you need to understand that you have to hear the question will be based on the exercise 6.4, that is based on the areas of similar triangles theorem. Areas of similar triangles theorem, what it says, ratio of the areas of similar triangles is equals to square of the ratio of their corresponding sides. That we have to use here in order to find the ratio of this triangle ABC and to the area of triangle DEF. Then the big triangle, inside that you have one more triangle, that is DEF, which is formed by joining the midpoints of the sides AB, BC and AC. So in order to use the areas of similar triangle thing, first you need to know that we need to prove that these two triangles are similar. In order to prove that these triangles are similar, I have to use the concept the previously which you learned here. I'll use the midpoint because the midpoints of the three sides are given, and the triangle DEF which is formed by the joining the midpoints of the three sides of triangle ABC. So the midpoint theorem, I hope you remember. What midpoint theorem states means line segment joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle parallel to third side and half of it. The line segment joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle. Here ABC is a triangle, D is the midpoint of AB and F is the midpoint of AC and E is the midpoint of BC. If I join this DE, DE becomes the line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of the triangle ABC, which should be parallel to the third side and half of it. Similarly, if I write from midpoint theorem, line segment joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle parallel to third side and half of it. Here DE is the midpoint, the line segment which is join the mid AB and BC. So it should be parallel to the third side. That third side is AC. So DE must be parallel to AC and as well as DE equals to half AC. DE parallel to AC. If this DE is parallel to AC means this DE is even parallel to FC also. Similarly for EF, if I write, this EF is the line segment which is formed by joining the midpoints of AC and BC. Sorry, EF. Similarly for that, if I write, EF will be parallel to the third side, that is AB. EF is parallel to AB and EF is equals to half of AB. So this here, if you observe carefully, we will be getting a parallelogram here. DECF will become a parallelogram. That is because both the pair of opposite sides. If I apply for DF also, this DF is parallel to BC. This DF is the line segment which is formed by joining the midpoints D and F, which should be parallel to the third side, that is BC. So D is parallel to BC and DF is also equals to half of BC. This is the required material I am gathering in order to get these triangles to be similar. For that, if I say here, this DECF will become a parallelogram because this DF is parallel to BC means that will be parallel to EC also. Similarly, if I apply, this DE is parallel to AB, that means this DE is also parallel to FC. Similarly, that means I can say that DECF will be a parallelogram. In a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. In such a way, you will get one angle of triangle ABC will be equals to one angle of triangle DEF. After proving that, I'm not writing the steps. You follow my explanation and make your note right in that. This one angle of this triangle ABC will be equals to one angle of triangle DEF. The similar way, if you see ADEF is also will become a parallelogram. In the first step, this BECF is a parallelogram. If we similarly, if we apply the midpoint theorem, then you will get ADEF will also be a parallelogram. If ADEF is a parallelogram, then also you can say that one angle of other angle, second angle of this triangle DEF will be equal to the angle C of triangle ABC. So two angles of triangle DEF will be equal to the two angles of triangle ABC. By using angle similarity, you can say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. After that, you apply areas of similar triangles theorem. There you write in place of when you are finding the ratio half AC, half AB and half BC, then you can find the ratio by applying the similarity theorem.